are, guys. We're gonna be doing that total body workout for phase 2. Let's get started. 40 seconds right into dumbbell thrusters. So what this looks like is squatting down with the weight at your shoulders, and when you come up, press it to the ceiling, lower it down, sink in. We're combining those two movements of the shoulder press and the squat into one. Good job. Get low, press it overhead. You got 20 more seconds. Keep everything tight, chest up. You can also do this with the band at home. Wrap it underneath those legs, right like this. Hold it up here, down and up. Let's move on into your cardio core movement. Woman makers, this is mommy trainer style. There's a lot of ways to do this out there. So watch Kelly, she's coming down, rowing right, rowing left, bring it up, press overhead. If you wanna make it harder, you can add a push-up, but this is only 20 seconds. I want you just to keep moving. You're already there. Moving right on into inchworm push-ups. You start at the end of your mat, walking it out all the way. When you get to that plank, I want you to push up and then walk it back. And you can always come down to your knees. Once you get to that plank, drop to your knees, add the push up, walk it back. You're using your muscle strength to help push you with your hands. And just go at a nice slow pace. These are really good because you're not just sitting there trying to get a lot of push-ups in, you kind of get a little recovery. All right, moving on in. We're gonna do these oblique twists in the plank. So on your forearms, I want you to rotate your core side to side. So you're trying to touch your hip to each side of the mat, just twisting, holding it right there. You're gonna feel that working really good. Coming on up, we got a right leg single deadlift. Isolate, make all of the work be in that leg that is stable on the ground. Lower down. Remember, you're balancing here too. And if you need to, you can grab onto the wall, hold the weight in one hand as you come down and bringing it up. Good job, keep going. You have 10 more seconds. Slight bend in that knee. Try to keep that back nice and flat. All right, good job. Back to the woman makers. Grabbing the weights, dropping down, kick it out, row. Bringing it in, and then press overhead. Try to do another one. The goal here is to get in about 2 to 3 reps. I know it's not very many, but these kind of take up some time. Left leg deadlifts right here. Find your balance. And then just remember to keep that leg slightly bent that you're standing on. Don't lock it out. Lower it down and come up. Find a point on the wall or the floor in front of you that you can stare at, and that will help you with your balance so you don't get all wobbly and fall. You have 15 more seconds. Keep it up. You guys are doing great. How are you doing, Kelly?
Gotta keep my balance.
Yes.
Good.
Focus. Really feel that pull in the back of your legs right here. Okay, on the ground, those oblique twists, just like this. Good job, keep it up. Hey, back to the beginning. Adding those dumbbell thrusters, squat low, watch your knees. Good form on this movement. Keep the weight right here at your shoulders the whole time. It's kind of like a front squat where we're carrying most of the weight in front of us. Core is tight, breathe through it. Exhale on your way up, inhale on your way down. 10 more seconds. Nice and strong. You guys look great. Keep going. Woman makers, 20 seconds. Get right on into it. Jump it in, press it up to the sky, lower it down. You have 10 seconds left. Try to finish this one. Pressing it up. Good job. Moving on into that inchworm push-up. Starting here, walk it out. Push up. Walk it back. When you get to the top, squeeze your booty before you go back down. That's kind of gonna reset you, get you ready for that next rep. Good job, walk it in. Come up, squeeze, go back into it. 10 more seconds. Can you get in 2 more? 1 to 2 more right here. Squeeze, walk it out. You're good, we're there for that one. Okay, moving on in, we've got the oblique twist. And if planks are still really challenging for you and it's hard to do these off your knees, you can just focus again on holding that plank in the middle, or you can come and do your sides and just alternate between your left and your right side. You're there. Right on into the next movement. Good job, find that balance. Everything is tight. Engage your core. Lowering it down. Look at Kelly, look at her back. She has perfect form on this. She's doing great. She's not rounding and doing like this. That's bad form. Keep it flat. Keep everything tight, straight alignment. 5 more seconds. 1 more. Down into those woman makers, hold on to those weights. Kick it out, row, really pull up and press to the ceiling. Good job, keep it up. Press. And moving on, other leg. And you could tell she just did like a check for her form, like shoulders back. That's another important thing. You need to roll it, drop it down. You don't want to be holding the tension up here. Pull those shoulders back, chest up, get your balance. If you need to, hold on to a chair and go for it. Nice job, 15 seconds. Keep going. Feeling it right here. And lower back's working. Lower back, glutes, hamstrings. Oblique twist on the ground. Side to side. Keep it going. Whew, all right, back to the beginning. This is our last time through. You guys got this. Go heavier if you can, squat low. Press it up all the way. 2 movements combined into one, so you're not pausing. You're coming down and you're going straight into it. Good job, sticking the hips back like you're sitting in a chair. And tight in the core. Squeeze and keep breathing. 5 seconds, 2 more reps right here. Get them in, last one. All right, woman makers. Take it down, jump it out, row, and press. Another modification for this movement is just taking out the weight, but I still want you to try to lift up each arm for that row movement. Okay, ready for those deadlifts? Single leg. Inchworm push-ups. You're right, we can't forget. Hopefully you just move right along into that. Get into the position, walk it out. Go into your push-up, get low, touch your chin to the floor if you can, or your chest. That's how you know you're getting the full range of motion, is if you can come down low enough to touch the ground. And still keep a nice flat back. Don't let it sag. Try not to snake it up. Keep it strong. All right, you're there, good job. Okay, into that cardio core movement. On the ground, oblique twist. Or just hold the plank, hold it down on your knees if you need to. All right, now we're into those deadlifts. Yes, our favorite. One leg at a time. Find that balance. Getting low, keep the weight close to your body. That's also gonna help you with staying steady so that you're not super wobbly. Maybe just keep it in close and try to drag it along your leg and pulling it up. You have 10 more seconds. Get a few more in. Last one. Squeeze it up. Right on into those woman makers. Down, out. Row or just lift up your hands if you're doing this without weight. Good job. Keep breathing. You guys are working hard. You get a break soon, so push it right here. Okay, other leg. Even it out. Find that balance and go right into it. Find the spot on the floor that you can just stare at and focus. Think about the muscles that you're working. Right here, you're feeling it in this range. Good job. You guys are doing awesome. Try to fit in 2 more right here. 1, last one. Into that cardio core movement. Oblique twist. For this one, I really want you to try to touch your hip to each side. Can you rotate that far, hitting your mat on every rep? Notice how she's trying to twist as much as she can. You're there. We're there, that's awesome. She's like, I'm ready to keep going. Kate, now's your chance to grab some water, take a deep breath, and get ready because we're gonna move right on in to the second block. All right, are you guys ready for block 2? Grab your dumbbells. We're going into that bent over row. 40 seconds. You can use your band. Remember to just cross it. Give yourself enough resistance to make this hard. I take it a little bit wider. Bend forward, row it up and down. Up. Keeping the forearms and upper arm close to the body. Pulling it back, squeeze at the top, and breathe. Don't let that back move. Keep it where it's at. The work is in the arms and the upper back, pulling it in. 2 more seconds. We're going into L-sit. This is your core movement, and these are difficult. So a normal L-sit, you be on the chair, and you lift up with your legs straight. To modify this, watch Kelly as she keeps her toes on the ground, but most of her weight is going to be lifting in the arms and using that core. You're there. The next move is the curtsy lunge with a bicep curl. So hold that weight and you're going to lunge it back, bring it center, hammer curl, and then the other side. We'll be doing this movement in phase 3, so I'm getting you familiar with it right now. Form for this, try to keep those hips forward and really lunge it back. Coming center, squeeze the biceps. Other side. Nice and slow, control it. All right, good job. Moving on, we have this wood chopper that's not adding a lunge back. You're keeping it right here with that weight, or you can start this without the weight, and I want you to twist across your body as far as you can, bringing it to the opposite side. The goal is to get it behind your back. That's when you know you're really adding a good twist, is if you can start behind your head and then bring it behind your back. We're there. Moving on in, kickbacks. When you get to the top, I'm gonna have you pulse for 3 counts. You're holding it right here and lifting 3, 2, 1. Lower it down, 3, 2, 1. Don't let the elbows drop on this movement. Keep it up even when you lower the weight. This part from your elbow down is the only thing moving. This should stay right where it's at. Just pulse it up, bringing it down. Okay, back to that L sit. You don't want to do it on a chair. You can grab those dumbbells. Again, very difficult movement. So you can use your feet and you're gonna lift up right here. Whew, and try to hold it up for the 20 seconds. If you need to, you can drop it down, straighten those legs out to make it harder. The next movement we have is a shoulder raise combo with a shrug. I want you to raise it out in front, lower it down. You're gonna go out to the side, bring it down, and then shrug up. Back to the beginning, raising it up about eye level, controlling it down. Stay nice and tall. And before you do this on the next time through, I want you to roll your shoulders back first before you go into that frontal raise. How are you doing? Good, keep it up. I know this one burns. You're almost there. All right, you did it. Moving on, now we're gonna do the opposite side for that wood chopper. So reach behind your back, pull it across your body, really twist, and follow the dumbbell with your eyes. So watch where it's going, and you're there. Good job. Back to the beginning. Starting over, this is round 2. Bent over row, squeeze, and don't move that back up and down. Keep everything tight. You're in control. And squeeze. Okay, now I want you to hold it for 2 seconds. 1, 2, and lower. 1, 2, and lower. Are you going heavy? Remember, this is the strength phase. You need to keep it heavy. Squeeze and lower. One more, hold, 2, and lower. Good job. Back to that L sit. Either on the floor with your dumbbells, trying to raise. You can keep your knees bent to make it easier. Straighten it out if you can. Use the chair, keep your feet on the ground to modify. And then just lift up, squeezing your core. You're there. Back to the curtsy lunge, the side, bringing it center, and squeeze. Good job. Trying to face forward. Face me the whole time. Don't let it twist too much when you're turning or when you're coming back. You're not turning in this movement. Stay right here. Your leg is going back, but your body is staying forward. And it's kind of like a lunge back, but to the side. And you're really gonna feel this inner, outer thigh, booty. It's all gonna be working. That's what we're going for. Okay, you're good with that movement. Back to the core. We have the wood chopper. So really twist. And go heavy on this. Grab a heavier dumbbell. Kelly's just using 1. You can still double up if you don't have a heavy enough weight for this. Okay. Ready for the next movement. We've got the kickbacks. If you want to challenge yourself a little bit more, when you bring it up for that 3 pulls, I want you to twist so that your wrists are facing the ceiling. So do a normal kickback, twist the wrist, and then pulse 3, 2, 1. Bring it back down, twist, 3, 2, 1. This is a total burnout for those triceps, especially holding it up. And if 3 is too hard, try to do 2 pulses. Try to do 1 pulse. Challenge yourself, 20 seconds, right here. L sit, on the ground, or using that chair. Another modification for this is V-ups. So on the floor, lying down, all the way straight, coming up, trying to keep those legs straight, but if you can't, you can modify by bending. Okay, you guys are doing so good. Keep it up. We're on to the next strength movement. Shoulder raise combo. Forward, lower, lateral, down, and shrug up, lower. Again, so working those traps, shoulder work here with the frontal and lateral raises. You guys are almost there. Really shrug it up and lower. Stay nice and tall. Breathe through this. Okay, 5 more seconds. Try to get one more full rep in. Let's move on with the wood chopper. This time, opposite side. Try to bring it back behind your head. Twist it across your body and back. Where are you feeling this, Kelly? Sides, even getting our shoulders in there with that movement. Okay, this is our last time through. Back to the beginning, that bent over row. I want you to go heavy. Pick up the heavier weights, make this hard, and just go nice and slow. Squeezing at the top, keeping everything nice and tight into the body. Good job. You can do it. Keep rowing. Almost there, 5 more seconds. Get in 2 more for me. Dropping that weight down into your L-sit or those V-ups. L-sits, even though they're really challenging, this is probably one of my favorites and best core workouts. It's really gonna challenge your core, tighten it up, and get you those abs that you're looking for. So you can work your way up to that. Moving on, those lunges, side and back, curl. Awesome job, guys. Squeeze. We're almost there. Totally fine to go your own pace, even if you're going slower than us. As long as you're still moving, you are rocking it. Okay. Whew. Wood chopper, get that weight up there. Really twist. Follow along with your eyes. Good job. 5 more seconds. Try to get 2 more in. Last one, and kickbacks. So remember with this movement that I'm not dropping, the only thing that's moving is from the elbow down, right? So right here, notice that my elbows stay. I'm not coming down. I'm keeping it here. This is where you start, and this is where you end. And then adding that pulse at the top. Try to do it for 3. You can always work up to that. Good job, it's burning. 5 seconds, can you get one more in right here? 3, 2, 1, lower it down. You're doing awesome, back to those L-sits. How are these going for you with that, keeping your feet on the ground?
They're good.
Yeah.
I'm working my way up.
Yes, after doing this a couple of times, maybe on that second week, you're gonna realize that you can lift up and get your feet off the floor. Just like that, look at that, awesome job. Okay, moving on into those shoulder raises right here. And out, and then shrug. Exhale when you're lifting that weight up. So exhale, inhale. Let's do a few more. Shrug up. One more. Let's finish this one. Shrug it up. Okay, lower it down one weight, keep the other one. Wood chopper, other side, across your body. Follow that weight, make this one good. You guys are almost done. Last one. Awesome job. You guys are finished. I hope you feel great. Drink up, cool down, stretch it out, and we'll see you guys later.